complete the Hitchcock films. All right, anyway, let's get back to this. Wait, there were some saddlebags here. No. Shit. Waited too long. Damn it. So that guy came, there was the saddlebags, we could have taken something from him. Interesting. Hold on, so let's leave and come back. Does he just automatically show up there? Probably does, if we just wait a little while.
A pair of birds just having a good carry-on. Carry on, get it? Oh, well, please yourselves.
I check movies. Oh, wow, I haven't heard of that.
I wouldn't catch them even if I could. I just wish that they would stop following me.
Take a look at that. Take a look at this as we wait to see if that guy comes back. Okay, yeah, here he is. Oh, thanks for the tip there, Shakai. I might have to look into that. It's going to take me a long time, though, to get up to speed. All right. Camel, saddlebag.
A pair of saddlebags. Paired, of course, so you can lose twice as many articles as if you were carrying a single. Hey, look, a canteen.
Nice, okay. We got a canteen. Where's the luggage?
Nothing inside. The saddlebags are empty.
What about his camel?
Funny looking horse.
There's nothing here? Yeah, that's white.
I better not fiddle with his camel.
Okay, let's take a look at our canteen.
Water. Well, it's wet, runs downhill, and you can see through it. Would you want a chemical analysis? Nah, thanks, I'm not thirsty.
All right, so we got some water. That'll be good for any sort of journey we may be taking. Ah, are they? Okay, thank you, Tara. Ah, so that's the pun of the location. Oh, we're coming back here because he's going to leave now. See, now I don't have control here, so I can't talk to him or anything like that. He's going to get pissed that his water was stolen. All right, you didn't check. Good. Billy babies. Are you British, Tiro, or you just happen to know that? I think I have heard that before, though, so it does definitely rings a bell now that you mention it. All right, anything going on at the camel yard?
Here, if you want to go hoisting this thing up, then you come in here and try it yourself.
Okay, apparently not. All right, they're spitting. Whoever needs spit, we'll keep that in mind. Interesting that they have signs there, but you can't read them. All right, we never really did much with the pyramid architect. Casanunda being revered.
I'm in the mood for frogs. Yeah, frogs are the things I've been thinking of. But they're so small and green, and they reign supreme in this crazy Casanunda's house of love. Oh, oh, oh!
Ooh, much better.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, I like this one. Quite right. Plenty enough to go around.
How'd you cook it?
Oh.
Sage and onions?
Sage and onions? In the middle of the desert?
Oh, turmeric, rose water and onions then. Come on.
Yes.
Whoops. Well, there goes Casanunda. I'd watch what happens next, but I'll probably be here for days.
Huh. Okay, interesting. I wonder if we have to rescue him or not, or what the deal is going to be. Oh, wow, they call it slingshot catapult. Interesting. Anything with you? Anything new with you?
Why are pyramids so popular?
Well,
Time?
yeah. You see, so
Doesn't look like it.
Is there much core for your life?
it's so
Oh, okay, we'll go. The blah.
popping hummus. Genuine popping hummus. Take it home and do it yourself.
So what's all this about pyramid power then?
The same thing we were in before.
My esteem within them. And they also sharpen ham. 4 functions for the your
Okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing new to talk to these guys about.
stone, sir.
You what?
Stone, sir. For good, solid. Or we've got lightweight models here.
You know, there's something familiar about... And you, there's some...
Yeah, okay.
Witness the all-powerful what?
Yeah, this guy's really annoying. All right, yeah. Remember he mentioned the Fountain of Youth, but we never had. Maybe we deal with the Fountain of Youth this time around.
All right, what about these other mystic powers then?
We have the mystic men sitting in deserts, and we have cut-rate camels. Although they're not quite so mystic, but they can't half spit.
We did see him
Oh,
spit.
really?
You want more? Then we have the Fountain of Youth.
Now that sounds more like... Where might I find...
Oh,
When they call your people...
how dare... what's it called? Mine's gone. There is a prospector. What
Oh,
comes
that was the
through here
prospector?
every now and again. He goes everywhere. He's been around for centuries. You ask him if...
Ah, okay. So that was the prospector that we stole the canteen from, but...
That leads back to Jelly Baby.
Jelly baby. Talking about a jelly baby. Okay, yes, unless we follow that guy through the desert, I'm not sure. I mean, we need sand, ultimately. And there's plenty of it here. But apparently we just can't pick it up. Although, where's this water? Is this supposed to be a river? Not sure how those things came through here. Oh, okay, yeah, there he is. Maybe we follow him? Where he goes. Okay, he disappeared behind this mountain here. Ah, damn it, we can't go there. Maybe if we head to the hill and then try to go west? Somehow? I mean, we have the canteen, so maybe we just have to, like, go on a journey.
That leads back to the Discworld.
Whatever.
That leads back...
Damn. Maybe we have to follow. Maybe we have to see him in Jelly Baby and then follow him out. What are the cartwheels since we haven't been here yet? In this act.
Hello there up the...
Angus?
It's the same thing.
What?
All right. And we can't go any place up here. So yeah, I don't know if there's any way we can follow the prospector, whatever. I mean, we need sand. It shouldn't be that hard. Let's take a quick look at our inventory. Cork. Put a cork in it. Maybe that'll be used if like a dam blows or whatever. Okay, here he arrives. You know what? We should follow him actually into the camel dealership. See what he's up to. We already have his water. Where's he going now? Is he here? No. Is he like doing a business deal somewhere? Not here. Hope we didn't miss him.
Well, we're moving on now.
Yeah, he's not here. Okay, give me 1 second. Shikai, yeah, all right. So he isn't anywhere we have access to. So I don't know if you have to follow him somewhere. It may not be within Jelly Baby itself. Let's just see if he's back. If he probably already left. But if not, we can. If he did leave, we can just leave again and come back and then trigger the whole thing again. Okay, he did leave. Does he just show up here? He disappears over here. So I think what we want to do is... Okay, let's just trigger him again, and this time we'll immediately follow him out when he leaves. And in the meantime... Nakai buys a lot for Circle of Blood. Blood. Olimar's earlier... Or not Olimar's, excuse me, Mantis had earlier passed it. with Dune, but Shakai puts Circle of Blood, Broken Sword back on top of the raffle queue. Thank you, Shakai. Alright, so here he is arrived. We're just going to wait here then for him to leave. And then hopefully we can just follow him straight out. I don't know if there's anything. This doesn't really seem like a Discworld type of mechanic, but he does seem like the most interesting thing that's happened so far in X4. Maybe I just need to give maybe I should just try giving the hourglass to people. And one of them will say, oh yeah, I can fill this with sand for you. Like maybe the guy at Bondi Beach, for example. But let's just see this, if there's anything with this guy going around on the camel. The desert. So at a certain point, when we sense that he's coming here, we actually walk back. Automatically. Yep. We automatically walk back. Or do we? Okay. Or we're made to watch him leave, which means we have to follow him. Shit, I shouldn't have strayed that far from the edge. I don't know if the time matters, but... Quick, no, hurry up, this way. Okay, just mess around here for a bit. Can we intercept him? No, go over here. No, I don't want to go on that. Damn it. Yeah, but if I go over here, do I lose the camel? I don't think we can dock over here. We can't go through the mountains. Shit. Alright, fine. Let's, well, you know, alright, let's just try going to Bondi Beach. If it doesn't work with here, we'll try that again. Hourglass.
Does that look like sand to you?
Oh, okay, so we just have to dunk it in sand. Fine. But yeah, we can't give it to somebody. Alright, so that's not going to work by giving it to somebody. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm just going to park here. So we're in position to do this. I guess while we're waiting... I don't think if
cute little bunny rabbit, minus the stuffing.
Trying to think, just... We still haven't used the undead mouse. I think that's the only item we haven't used. Well, obviously the hourglass, the cork, and the canteen. We just picked those items up. Maybe we can put something in his we put the hourglass in his saddlebags and it'll come back with sand.
How would putting that in his saddlebags help me?
Okay. Is there anything we could stick in there that would be useful for him to take? A rotten arm? Oh, the vultures would follow him. Yeah. Because remember he said we want to get rid of the vultures? I don't know why, but that's helpful. But or like how? Well, I know how it could be helpful, but we haven't heard why the vultures are like hurting our game any. Okay, so they should fly in after him. All right, now we're gonna follow him. I see. So with the vultures, we're gonna be able to track him. Is that how it works? Or what? I don't know where. All right, they're not letting me follow him here. I guess this is a cutscene we have to kind of watch. Ah, I see. So we earlier lost him in the mountains, but now we can track him by tracking the vultures. Got it. Yes. All right. Now we have access to the Fountain of Youth. All right. That was a good. I liked that. That was well done. That puzzle. What's COMT? Okay, so we made the Fountain of Youth, which is what one of those guys had told us about. Get a new save in here.
This place looks like a good place to sleep. Maybe I could take a nap later when I finish this game.
Lead. Pedestal.
A pedestal? I've always wanted to be placed on one of these. Hey, it already has something on it. There's lots of sand in the bottom. The water is spurting up through a little hole in the base. I can't hold water in my bare hands, and I'll only get wet trying to get some sand.
All right, so we gotta put the cork in it. And this was all to get the sand? Okay. Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be. Oh, where's the guy here? We followed him here, kind of, or we tracked him here, but he's not even here himself. He left. What's with that expression? Gratuitous 3D scene? This was unexpected. Indeed. Oh, it's the assassin again, damn it. We did take the nap. So does that mean the game is over?
Oh, damn. I forgot to shout 4.
Epilogue? What?
Queen come.
No, timer's not stopped. Hey, GDB.
Farewell to all your bill, rip up all your will, and pop your final pill. Amen. That's it.
I don't know why the volume is so low with the last couple cutscenes like this. I guess I didn't realize we were so close to the end. Hi. They're more just a little.
I say, that is good.
Yeah, the Elven Queen makes anything better. Uh-oh.
It's for real.
Why is she massive? Oh, now she's normal size?
I'm not sure whether they spent enough on the script for this movie. It seems to be all just
King Kong?
special effects.
Hmm? Is it intermission yet? I was hoping for something nice and sticky on a stick.
The only thing sticky around here is this finale. Get on with it!
Okay, yeah, so it's not over yet. All right. Let's save it. Yeah, we have a reverse kickog. The librarian got kidnapped by what's her name? All right, so we have the undead mouse, which we have yet to use, and the canteen. So those are going to be our primary. I think maybe even the book actually. Wow, and all these people.
My old mate Dibbler. It is my ultimate aim to convince him to sell himself off to the army for target practice.
Bladders! Get your bladders here! Only a groat apiece, and even then I'm cutting my own throat.
Bladders? Are you taking the pic? Bladders?
Bladders, my friend, a rustic forerunner of the more familiar rubber balloon, as enjoyed by children. This is absolutely true. Who says computers aren't educational? Got sheep bladders, vole bladders, moose bladders. You want a bladder? I'm your man.
You know, I believe you.
You can do other things besides blow 'em up, you know. Oh, dozens of uses a good bladder. Although right now, I admit I can only think of one or two. One, really.
Okay, this unlocks something new here.
Animal bladders.
That's right, Squire.
There's toys for children.
Wonderful idea, eh?
Look, do you really think this is an appropriate part of an animal's offal to be touting about as a child's toy?
Well, I suppose you're right, sir. But the stomach gets used for haggis and the intestines get used for sausage skins. Wait, brilliant! There's one bit no one ever uses. I can get hold of a pile of them right now.
No, stop right there. This has gone far enough. Bladders I can almost understand, but I will not allow you to run about giving children toys made out of
Skulls, sir? What's wrong with that? I can make little drums, castanets, little money boxes.
Skulls. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Right.
he's looking something
that's
else.
Okay,
Yeah.
then. You just go and sell some animal skulls later on.
It'll have to be later, Squire. I'm still trying to shift all those animal colon footstools I made up yesterday.
All right. I'd like to buy some bladders, please.
Certainly, Squire. Now then, what sort? We've got your rat, your vole, that's the field vole, meadow vole, and the killer Clatchian vole.
The killer vole?
Oh yeah, you know the ones, 6 feet long, covered in poisonous spines, with incisors like chisel blades.
But I thought voles were sweet little things, you know, small and brown and covered with fur.
Not these ones, sir. Take your arm off in an instant. They've levelled old continents. Obliterated ships filled with puppies, baby kittens and innocent nuns.
Wait a minute. These look like sheep bladders. It comes to something when a poor sheep is finding its essential organs floating around as kiddies' balloons.
Sheep, sir? Never, sir. Catch me arming sweet little creatures with curly wool and big brown eyes? Nah, not on my life. Cut me own throat if I tell a lie. These have been taken from Clatchian voles. A life form so foul, sir, so venomous, so putrid and psychotic that the hunters, sir, the hunters were all awarded medals for services to humanity. Clatchian voles is like rabid sharks on legs, sir.
Oh, well, that's all right then. In that case, give me some of them.
Right you are, Squire.
I just hope they had time to go to the lavatory first, though.
Oh God, yeah. Imagine getting a sheep bladder filled with whatever.
Animal bladders, empty and deflated.
Can we fill them with water? Use them as water balloons?
Bladders! Get your bladders
Animal
here!
bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
Indeed.
Wow. All smooth, round and sploshy.
Splushy. Okay. There's something else to talk to him about.
I'm sick of talking to him.
Alright, maybe not. Alright, Windlepoons.
Undead, but still trying. What are you still doing here?
Doing? Well, I'm not dying, that's for sure. I've tried drowning, I've tried stabbing, I've tried hanging. And that's an extremely boring way to spend the night hanging around.
Yes, well,
Then I tried poison, poison snakes, poison ivy, poison potions. Even tried me some of that deep water blowfish, but do you think I dropped dead? Not a bit of it. I went to the worst reputed restaurant in Ankh-Morpork. And that was hard to find, let me tell you. I got a meal made by the owner's pet rat, called William. Still nothing. Can't even get a decent case of food poisoning in a town these days. In my day and age, you went in fear of your life every time you went into a street cafe. There was your basic food poisoning, your lead poisoning from the cooking pots, ground glass from the mixing pestles.
Yes, look, I really have to go.
And it bloody cost me 17 pence. 17! Just for a bit of fly-blown blowfish. For that kind of money, you'd expect them to throw in William the Rat as well. I ask you, how's a body supposed to get its last rites in this day and age? I am going to die if it's the last thing I do.
Okay. Granny?
Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly.
Is that the witch?
As a suffering fool
Yeah.
myself, I'll go along with it.
Hello there, young man. Having a good day?
This is clearly some attempt at sarcasm. Haven't you got anything better to do than sit here all day?
Well, it's not every day I get to see a man torn to pieces by a giant elf.
Oh, yes. Point taken. Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, it's not exactly safe, is it?
I don't know. The safest place seems to be wherever you are.
I don't know about
I
that.
heard all those comments you made about the animation budget, you see.
She's right there, you know. Waiting to see me get croaked, is she? Only the fact that this is the last scene of the game makes me refrain from saying something really acidic.
Yeah, so just like the first game,
Excuse me, I think it's probably time for me to take my medicine.
the fourth act is like very relative to the first act is a lot shorter, or relative to any of the acts, really.
Look at that lot, like a school of guppies at feeding time. I'll get confused talking to anybody in this game, let alone a crowd.
Okay. Oh, broom.
Aha, a broom. I've heard of the theory behind them, of course, but there's usually bylaws against apprentice wizards using them.
Leave that alone. It's not for the likes of you.
Oh. Sure, we don't need that somehow? Okay, let's see what else we have to deal with here at the tower. Oh.
Oh, God! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
Snappy for a ragman's trumpet, millennium hand and shrimp.
Yes, it is very romantic, isn't it?
Oh, bugger it. Front the biscuit for a sneaky trouser. I told them.
You're just an old softy under that crust, aren't you? Of course, she is rather tall, but they do say size isn't important.
Actually, they do make a beautiful pair, you know.
Bugger it.
I mean, the librarian and the giant. Do you think we should rescue him, Dean? Well, I was just wondering if we might have to rescue her. Perhaps we'd better just let nature take its course?
Got a horse, did you say? How's he going to get it up that tower with that big woman in the way?
We shall see. A raven.
Pretty Polly. I'll best leave it alone. Granny might get jealous.
Okay, tower.
I can't just climb up the wall.
Alright, so how are we gonna get, well, can you go through the door?
I can't
No.
just...
Alright, so how are we gonna get up there? Or do we need to get up there? We have the Reaper, magnet. Well, the broom, right? We have to get, maybe we have to give something to the granny to get the broom. What would a granny want? An undead mouse?
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
I don't think I could swap that for the broom.
Okay, so we do need to swap something for the broom. At least. Well, we probably the bladders we need to keep for ammunition. Would she like a bunny? What would a witch want? A surfboard, maybe. Surfboard. Like another... a different way for her to traverse the area.
I don't think I could...
No. Alright, fine. We'll go with the bunny. We haven't used that yet.
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
I don't think I
No. Pajama? Oh, the book of our life story?
I don't think...
No. Okay, maybe she maybe she would want sheep balloon bladders with water in them.
I don't
No.
think...
Can we ask her? Actually, yeah, maybe that way we looked at the broom. If we talk to her, she could Yeah, okay, here, we unlocked... Oh, look, we unlocked Raven and the broom.
You can swap minds with this Raven, can you?
Ah, okay.
Yes, I'm very good at it.
Oh, go on. You can't possibly manage to put all your knowledge and experience into that tiny little avian brain.
Of course I can. Just watch.
That'll allow us to get the broom, hopefully.
What a clever woman. Clever, yet oddly dumb.
Grab it. Awesome. Alright, put this here.
Your typical flying witch's broom. Looks like it's past its 1,000-mile warranty. Wood and straw. What more can I say?
Alright, let's use it on the tower.
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10.
No? Or do we just use it ourselves?
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of...
Well, what else do we have to... Can't we just hop on the broom?
Well, we're on a scale of trackness. Well, we're on a scale of...
Okay, apparently not. So we need to do something else to the broom? Attach it to the cart? I don't think that makes sense.
This broom's for riding. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I would have thought so. So why can't we go up there?
I can't just climb up the wall.
Should we talk to the granny again about the broom? I mean, she's...
That would be cruel.
Talk to her when she's already occupied by the raven. Yeah, we can't go anywhere here. So what do we need to do to the broom to make it fly? I mean, why can't we just use it on ourselves? Don't get it.
Well, we're on the right... On a scale of trackness...
Trackness? Put the glue so we stay out.
This broom's for right...
We've had to put glue on everything so far.
Get your bladders here.
I think he's past...
No, whoops. Yeah, this is weird. Why can't we just find the broom? Windowpoons, do you have any ideas?
You'd only want to take it with him. You'd only put it inside a bun and sell it.
Nah. Crowd.
This broom's for riding.
Yeah, I know it is. Why can't we do that? I must be missing a hotspot here somewhere. Kind of odd.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
Yeah, we'll probably burst it.
Well, do we just... I don't think we want to throw the bladders up here until we're actually flying on the broom to then throw them at the queen.
That won't help me get up there.
Do we have to, like, cast a spell in the... Is the broom not already magic? Yeah, I'm not seeing...
Water. Well, it's wet, runs downhill, and you can see through it. Would you want a chemical analysis?
Okay, so we still have more water. This is weird.
Tying that up won't do me much.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do with this.
That would be...
Why isn't it working?
Well, we're on the right... On a scale of trackness...
Yeah, on the right track. Do I have to actually make a track?
Well, we're on the... On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of...
Do we need to, like, be taking off from a...
Well, we're on a scale of...
Yeah, weird.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
Okay, we're not carrying anything. Let's talk to Dibbler again, just to see if he has anything more to say.
I'm sick of talking to him.
Oh, okay. We can't talk to Windle, I imagine.
What are you still doing here?
Doing?
No, it's the same. Same conversation. What are we missing? Yeah, apparently we have to do something to the broom. Nothing here really makes a lot of sense.
This broom's for ride. This broom.
I mean, this is the first time I think I've done the everything on everything approach, but
This broom.
we obviously have to fly on the broom, but
This broom.
how are we supposed to fly on it?
This broom.
Yeah, nothing works, unsurprisingly. We're on the right track.
Oh, God! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
So maybe we have to get the Elven Queen's attention, but from on the ground somehow? We can't throw them. Yeah, he said that it's not going to help us get up there. We have to be on the right track. Weird. There's no reason why the broom shouldn't work. Hey, how's it going, Kaga?
Help me get up there.
You just woke up? Getting ready for work? We're here in the epilogue of Discworld II, trying to find a way to get up this tree, or tower, to rescue the librarian orangutan from the clutches of the Elven Queen. We have a broom to fly up on, but for some reason doesn't... We're getting this very cryptic...
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know... Don't know what that means. Alright, let's make sure there's not another area here. I've been burned by that before, not realizing that we could walk in a certain direction. Huh. Okay. Nobody wants the mouse, huh?
Get your bladders here.
You'd only put it inside a bun and sell it.
Undid mouse.
That won't help me get up there.
Yeah, the broom is supposed to get us up there. I don't know why we're being told that. It's so weird. We already used everything on... Oh, maybe does it matter? Do I have to click this way?
The bunny rabbit isn't made to hold that.
I doubt it. But...
No point
Bladders here.
Set the broom on fire.
Setting fire to that won't help.
Glue the broom
There's no point in putting glue on that.
to our rump.
Nope.
Weird.
For something to get into my life book, I must experience it firsthand.
Yeah, apparently Earth. I don't know why it says he needs a new track. That's make me think that maybe the Reaper would have to be used to form a track somehow, weirdly.
We'll probably burst it. I think he's... Smoking...
Okay, maybe I have to use 2 of the other items on something first. Can we fill these more with water?
I doubt that adding water will make that grow.
Oh, we want it to grow? With more? Oh, wait. No, we don't have the bellows anymore, though. Burst the bladders.
Cutting that won't help me.
Yeah, we are so close to the end. Oh my god, what the hell? See, I don't... If the game gave us an idea of what we need, what we want to try to do, I must have missed it, because we have a broom from a witch's broom you think would fly us up there. We want to get up the tower. So I don't understand what we need to do to modify the broom to help us get up there.
Animal bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
Get
Wow.
your bladders
All
here.
smooth, round and sploshy.
Yeah.
We're probably burst.
He's past caring, right?
I think he's past caring.
Yeah. Hey, Travis. He did say one thing, like...
I doubt that adding water will make that grow.
Okay, so do we want to make... If we want to make the bladders grow... Maybe we drink more water? Well, no, it's not our bladder, but... we don't have the bellows anymore. That would add air to them.
What do you want me to do with that? Fly away on it or something?
I'd like you to do that with the broom, yes.
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale...
Okay, so we want to use the broom on ourselves, but apparently not yet. So I guess we want to make the bladders grow. If that's the case, we can't... They're not letting us pour more water into them. Can we exchange them to Dibbler? Like...
You'd only put it inside...
No.
Bladders.
What if we use them on
Get your
ourselves?
bladders here.
What do you want me to do with that? Fly...
Yeah, cut it out with a knife. Yeah, we can't pour more water into it. Glue? Maybe we have to glue them shut?
There's no point in putting...
Put them in the wagon?
We're probably...
They're not magnetic. Tie them to the broom?
Tying that up won't do me much good, even if it is fun.
Oh, we stuff them in the rabbit? The bunny?
We'll probably
No?
burst it.
Damn it. It seems like we might need to put something in the bunny. We could disguise them. I mean, ultimately, like, what do we really want to hit the Elven Queen? Like, how does hitting Elven Queen with a bunch of bladder balloons, water balloons, help us? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be stilly, but still. Put on the pajamas.
What do you want me to do? I doubt that it would look.
Wait, what just happened there? Oh, we put the pajamas in the bunny?
How cute. A little bunny rabbit for putting pajamas.
Oh, right. That's where we got the pajamas from in the first place. I don't think that helps us, though.
I wonder...
Yeah.
Leave the bunny alone. I wonder what's inside.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do with the broom. Apparently we have to do something, I guess, maybe to make the bladders grow more, but I don't see how we could do that.
We're probably...
And we can't use it on the tower. The raven's already gone.
Won't.
The witch is out of commission.
We're probably bursting.
Can't throw it at the crowd or anybody.
You'd only want to take it with it. That would be cruel. What do you want me to do with that?
Fly away, yeah. So what's this deal about the track? So weird. Am I just missing it? Maybe we're missing a hotspot.
That won't help me get up there. Your typical flying witch's broom. Looks like it's past its 1,000-mile warranty.
Oh, it's past the 1,000-mile warranty. I guess it doesn't work anymore?
Wood and straw. What more can I say?
Get your bladders here.
So if it's past the warranty, then... Well, that just doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means it won't be repaired. Free of charge.
This broom's for...
Well, it is for riding. Can we sweep up something? If we can't fly on it, can we sweep up something?
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness,
How bizarre. And I can't give it back to Granny.
that would be... Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly. As a suffering fool myself, I'll go along with that.
Bladders, get your
So, okay,
bladders
if we
here.
have to fix it, can we cut up the cart
Cut in
for
that one.
parts?
Cut in that
We
one.
can't cut that out.
Cut in that one. Cut in that.
Yeah, that'll burst it.
Cut in that. Cut in.
Maybe we could tie it to... Well, I think I already tried to tie it to the...
Tying that up.
Yeah. Nothing's magnetic, so that's not going to help us. Are we sure there's nothing magnetic up top?
That won't.
Yeah, maybe Servo. I don't know. Are you guys? I mean, obviously, don't tell me what the solution is, but are you seeing? Are you seeing what you have to do here? Is it like very obvious, and I'm just somehow missing it?
Get your bladders here.
An undead mouse.
Can we get the mouse go in the tower?
That won't.
No.
What do you want me to do with that? Fly away on it or something?
Well, knowing what to do is different because you may know from having played it before, from a walkthrough or something. I'm just wondering. So the question is not whether you know what to do. The question is whether it is obvious of what to do.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
All right, so we could use maybe can we empty the bladders and then use, well, maybe we can use them as balloons with helium rather than water. Can we, how do I empty these? Maybe, wait, can
Let's just leave him alone.
I pour the water back inside the canteen?
We'll probably burst it.
Damn it. Because then I was gonna like try to feel it with, well, I don't know where we'd get the helium necessarily, but I was at least gonna try like floating up with them instead of flying on the broom. Float up with there. If we had an umbrella or something, we could attach to the Reaper.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
Blue. Yeah, apparently not. The magnet is...
Water. Well, it's wet. Would you want a chemical? Nah, thanks, I'm not thirsty. Animal bladders filled with water. We could be onto something here.
Okay, so you do want to get them filled with water. I just didn't know whether that was after you got to the top or not. It's weird that there's no hotspot on the door. Why was there even a door then?
Bladders, get your bladders here.
So we have a broom that's past warrant. See, I don't like that they say that you're on the right track. Well, of course we're on the right track, but couldn't you give a little bit more reason as to why the broom wouldn't work?
Your typical
Other
flying
than it
witch's
being
broom. Looks like it's past its 1,000-mile warranty. Wood and straw. What more can I say?
Bladders, get your
Pajamas,
bladders here.
a rabbit, a rabbit thing. I mean, I don't see how. Would we?
Setting fire to that.
No. We do have smoke, glue, surfboard. Can we attach the surfboard to the
No
bladder?
point sticking.
No. Well, I guess we already tried that. 7 out of 10. Yes. Hey, Polly. Yep, it is Arcado. So we can't attach any of this stuff. Let's just.
Bladders, get your
It's in everything. We've had to
We're
devolve into this. Okay, so you can't use the bladders on everything there. It feels like there's some hotspots that are missing here.
What do you want me to do with it?
And he just
He's only
sell
put
it. So, okay, if you put it inside of a bun, is there anything that we want him to, Dibbler to sell? Yeah, oh yeah, the game is this Discworld 2 is far easier than the first one. Much easier, yeah, absolutely. Alright, there's nothing metallic I could see needing the magnet for. Let's look up there again.
Oh, God! Sorry, got carried away again. I do hope the little fella's okay up there. I'll rescue him soon.
bladders, get your bladders here.
We already got the bladders.
I'm sick of talking to him.
Do Windlepoons have anything useful to say?
What are you still doing?
Doing? Well, I've tried drowning. I've tried hanging. And that's an
It would have to kill
extremely
Windlepoons.
boring way to spend a night
And
hanging
then
around.
his
Yes,
soul
well,
will go up?
Then I...
Yeah, maybe we kill him and then ride his soul up.
You'd only want to take it with him.
Damn it. Is there any other way we could kill him? Hang on, let's listen to again what he said.
Get your
What else didn't
bladders
he
here.
try?
What are you still doing?
Doing? Well, I've tried drowning. I've tried hanging. And that's an extremely boring...
Yes, well,
Then I tried poison. Even tried me some of that deep water blowfish. But do you think I'd drop dead? Not a bit of it. I got a meal made by the owner's pet rat. Can't even get a decent case of food. In my day and age, you went in fear of your life. Every time you went into a street cafe, there was your basic food poisoning, your lead poisoning from the cooking pots,
yes, look,
and it bloody cost me 17 pence. 17!
Blowfish.
Just for a bit of fly-blown blowfish. For that kind of money, you'd expect them to throw in William the Rat as well. I ask you, how's a body supposed to get its last rites in this day and age? I am going to die if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, no, see, he's not dead yet, Akago. He's been trying to die. Maybe we make him into a vampire with the mouse.
you'd only want to take it with...
Get bit by the mouse. And he doesn't want to fly up there.
You'd only want to take...
Okay, so he said blowfish and there may be poisoning. What other ways do we have to kill him? We don't really have... Yeah, unless he wants to eat some glue. Huff some glue.
You'd only want to take it...
Megaway, thank you for the host.
Bladders,
I already
get
tried giving
your
him the bladders.
here.
Want to read our life story, Wendell?
You'd only want to take...
Huh. He tried burning.
You'd only want...
Yeah, interesting. I thought he might be... That might be like an indication of what to do to... Turning the last expressed protagonist? Why, by killing the sergeant? Apparently we were exonerated of that. That we were not exactly framed, but it was a misunderstanding from the police. I mean, look, clearly it's got to... Maybe it involves something from the bladders, not sure.
I think he's past care.
Bladders,
I think he's.
your
I
bladders
think he's.
here.
I think he's. 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 I think. I think he's.
Okay, so that didn't work on anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off soon. So either we have to fix the broom to fly up there. Maybe that involves the bladders, maybe not. We can't talk to Granny anymore.
That would be cruel. Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly. As
We can't talk to the crowd?
I'll get confused talking to anybody.
Oh.
Look at that lot, like a school of guppies at feeding time.
Well, let's think, what do we know about the Elven Queen? She's glamorous, people like looking at her. We took a photo of her before. But we need to get up there. Are you sure we can't just like... No? I don't know, it's just weird.
That won't help.
The right track. We have to... Can't set a track there. Yeah, I don't know. I am close to being out of ideas here. Well, I probably already am out of ideas. That's why I was doing the everything on everything approach. You sure we can't, like, throw a string up there?
That won't. What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that? Fly away on it or something?
Yes. Are you sure you can't do that with this car?
What do you want me to...
Cart.
This broom's for riding. Let's leave it at that.
So why don't you ride it?
Well, we're on the right track. On a scale of trackness, I'd give us a 7 out of 10.
So if we're 7 out of 10, how do we become 10 out of 10? We have to add 3? Is there any way we can get 3 something? 3 bladders?
Yeah, we'll probably burst it.
But he also says here...
What do you want?
No.
That won't help.
And we can't stick the bladders in the bunny?
Yeah, we'll probably...
No.
That... What do you want?
Yeah, weird.
Bladders, get your bladders here.
A piece of string. One of the building blocks of our universe. My special patented reaping machine.
That
Wood and
doesn't
straw.
work.
What more can I say?
Wood and straw. It's past its warranty. I don't know how do you get a broom repaired with the witch? The only one who knows about it is, I guess, controlled by the raven. Maybe the fact that the raven is flying around is something, but we can't... Is there any way to attract the raven? Burning rag?
What do you want me to do?
Damn it.
You'd only want to take... That.
It's weird that the death of rats is there, but he's not someone we can interact with. And is there anyone Dibbler... Hey, Megbite. Is there anyone Dibbler would... Is anything good for him to sell? Something in a bun?
Bladders, get your
Bunny
bladders
back.
here.
You'd only put it... My old mate Dibbler. It is my ultimate aim to convince him to sell himself off to the army for target practice. I'm sick of talking to him.
We can't give him the we can't give him the bladders
You'd
back.
only put it in...
So we can't throw this at anybody?
Yeah, we'll probably burst it. That...
Bladders, get your bladders here.
That would be... What do you want me to do with...
Wait, can we just put it in our single inventory? I don't think that would make a difference, but you never know. Maybe the issue is we're carrying too much crap. Oh my god. Okay, you gotta admit, that's a little silly. That's... You should have said something like, oh, well, I'm gonna need something up there. Something like that. That's a weak puzzle.
is it now? The dead are supposed to rest in peace, you know. Run! It's a falling giant woman! And that's another thing. In my day, girls were sweet, demure little things, not 60-foot-tall monsters like you apparently get now. And I'm also pretty sure that in my day, they all actually wore something under the...
Okay, we finally were able to kill Windlepoons.
Sometime later. So, it's you at last, is it? So where do you think you've been?
Sorry, it's been a bit of a confusing week.
Confusing? I've been undead since 10:30 on Tuesday morning. I mean, I wouldn't complain, but I lost 17 pence just on blowfish since I died. You'd think the afterlife would be cheaper, wouldn't you?
Well, I've said sorry, haven't I? Come on, let's have a curry before we go. My treat.
Ah, well, all right, that is rather decent of you. By the way, I tried strangulation, drowning, poison, traffic accidents. I even listened to improvised jazz music. But that just made me wish I was dead. Or that the musicians were dead at any rate. How did I finally manage to go?
You got sat on by a giant Elven Queen.
Now there's one I never thought of trying. Still, if you gotta go...
And there it is. The end. After 16 hours and 23 minutes, Discworld II Mortality Bytes has bit the dust. Windlepoons has been killed. The orangutan has been saved. Rincewind threw sheep bladders at her filled with water. And yeah, there we get that's death. Yeah, this is the same song from the intro. King Louis. Yeah, wow. So that I thought we were halfway through the game, and here we did the second half all in one evening, which is cool. Yeah, no, definitely a very solid song. You could easily have seen it inserted into a Monty Python movie. I don't think it would have been too out of place. Because it's not just the music, it's the lyrics too, right? So that makes the difference. Yeah, so look, again, I thought the art style I preferred, instead of the hand-drawn animation, I preferred the sort of the more pixelated look of the original. And also I think losing some of the voices hurt the game, but all in all, like the gameplay itself, probably entertaining in terms of jokes and humor is probably about the same. But the gameplay was a lot stronger. The puzzles, with the exception there at the end, and then maybe again that beeswax. The beeswax was a minor, or I guess really the honey was a minor issue. That thing there at the end, though. But all in all, though, the puzzles were much more logical and easier to get from point A to point B with having to resort to the everything on everything, even though I need to do that there at the end. But yeah, I think they did a good job. Probably, with the weaknesses of the original, improving upon it for the sequel. I guess does it get better with Discworld Noir? I don't know. We're not gonna, unfortunately, not on DOS, so we're not gonna be able to see it. Throwing rocks from afar, Terry Pratchett. Thanks, Terry. Alright, let's go to our Hall Adventure. We gotta do the rest of this very quickly. And let's add game number 79, Discworld II Mortality Bytes up on the shelf. It starts row 4 of our shelves. Nice to have started row 4. And let's